formation, Jim Beglin.
Well, this setup, Peter, can be very defensive if that midfield is in place purely to form a protective layer in front of the back four. But it can also be the launch pad to very quick counter-attacks. If you can offer pace and accuracy on the front foot, it can have a devastating effect, actually, at the offensive end of the pitch, too.
There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, someone I see as a great defensive midfielder is this guy, Benacer. At 5'9", Peter, he might not seem the biggest, but he does have a knack of winning duels against much bigger opponents. And you can't fault his awareness and his decision-making, which are usually spot on. This guy rarely gets caught out.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Nouri. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. Reinders. Ake. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. He's found a way through. And it's De Jong. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Benacer, aim forwards. Ake. Gravenberg. Malen. De Jong. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Van Dijk cuts out the pass. Ake. Aouar. Boudaoui. Benacer. Mandy, gently done. Mahrez does really well to win the ball there. And he's picked out the run. Gravenberg. Timber. Benacer. Bensebaini, forwards and with intent. Aouar. Goes for a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Boudaoui clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gravenberg. Timber. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read, nice interception. Ake. Gravenberg. Van Dijk. And it's played forward. Gakpo looks to get on the end of this. Gakpo. Ake. That's a good run down the left. here's Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. Hit into the middle. Firmly met. Reinders. De Jong. Out to the left it goes. Ake. And here's Gakpo. Played into the middle. Timber with the short one. And the finish! The Netherlands gain their reward with an early goal. Aouar played out to the left flank. He is just caressing the ball. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Boudaoui. And here's Mahrez. Played in deep. And back out it comes. Now it's Marlon. De Jong. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Aouar.
Algeria. Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Ake. Gakpo. The Netherlands have hit the front early, a foothold in the game.
It's been a super start. They've made their intentions clear and they've backed them up.
Ake. Gakpo. And here's Gakpo. Plenty waiting in the middle. Ake. The Netherlands have got themselves in front very early here. Mahrez defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Nice control. Boudaoui. And here's Mahrez. Van Dijk. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Marlen. Nice physical challenge. Timber. Now it's De Jong. De Jong's cross. And that has been cleared. And it's Reinders. Brilliantly cut out. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Marlen. The Netherlands are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Gravenberg. Marlen. Very nicely done. And here's Depay. Tries a deft little ball. It's really well cleared. Well, it is over the line. Crossed into the middle. Do have a chance to counter here. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Benacer. And Morris! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mahrez plays it short. Oh, that's nice. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Ake. Gakpo. Gakpo looking to run onto it. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross goes in there. That had too much on it. Aouar forwards and with intent. Timber. Now it's Marlen. And it's De Jong. And he's picked it up out wide. That's a nicely weighted pass. And he's heaved it away. Gakpo elects to cross. And it's hoisted clear. Over to the left. In again. That has been knocked clear. Aouar, gently done. He's through here. De Jong. Great defending, strong and determined. Benacer. That's really well manoeuvred. De Jong. The ball is... Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Ake. That is lovely. And here's Here's Depay, goes to finish! Algeria have a free kick. Gets it away. Mondi, aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Marlen. Bensebaini, nicely aimed pass. Oh, such a clever touch. Aouar. De Jong. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Memphis Depay. And back to the goalkeeper. Moved on forwards. Aouar. Spread out to the left. Timber. Udawi. Mahrez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Can he deliver? Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Defending of the desperate variety. And it's played forward. De Jong, who does have an assist to his name. Now it's Marlen. Now that's well seen too. Aouar. Nouri. Oh, nice touch. And that has sent him sprawling. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
We're level. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Gakpo. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Aouar. He's having a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Gakpo attempts a clearance. Out for a throw. Butawi. Ake, and he goes cross-field. And it's De Jong. Memphis Depay. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, that's well done, really robust. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo pings in across. Bensebaini clears it away. Goes for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Now then, the ball's come loose. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given.
Those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support, and the chance is gonna begging.
Timber. Gravenberg. Memphis Depay! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I can understand why his thinking was that way inclined.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Gakpo. Memphis Depay. Over to the left. Now it's Gakpo. Defending of the desperate variety. It's a goal kick. Nouri. Aouar. And he's straight offside. Moved on forwards. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Van der Ven. Gravenberg. Van Dijk gently done. Bensebaini. Bensebaini forwards and with intent. Thinks one through. Gakpo has it in a wide position. Muscular approach does pay off here. Cross in. And he's there to clear it. That has been knocked clear. Benacer. Mondi. Quality ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Reinders wins the duel this time. Mandy goes forward. Throw it. De Jong. Reinders. Gravenberg. De Jong. De Jong shifted upfield. Mahrez. Mandy aim forwards. Timber. Marlen. Awar. Moved on forwards. Awar. Awar tries a cross. Cleared without complication. Ake. Van de Ven. Van de Ven forwards and with intent. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it's Mahrez. And it's played forward. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Gakpo. Now it's De Jong. Gakpo providing an outlet on that flank. And that has been cleared. Ake could try cutting inside here. Bensebaini attempts a clearance. And here's Marlen, big chance! Oh, they could be caught out here. That has been knocked clear. And here's Depay. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Awar. Boudaoui. That's really well manoeuvred. Awar. Oh, this looks sharp. And he cuts out the supply. Gravenberg. Gakpo. And he's on a charge. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. De Jong. Gravenberg has found the net here, of course. And here's De Jong. Here it is, cross. Oh, smashing header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Van Dijk. Ake. Now it's Memphis Depay. And he's lost his man here. Benacer. Aouar. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. And here's Depay. Benacer played out to the left flank. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been clubbed away. Gakpo. 2 minutes to be added on. Gakpo on a charge down the left. Over to the left. Gakpo in acres of space out wide. There are a few waiting for it. And here's Depay. He's shooting! So what can they make of this? Played out to the right. Now it's Mahrez. That's good play. Cleared away. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. Algeria get the ball rolling in the second half. That has been cut short. Ake. Reinders. Van Dijk. Reinders. Van de Ven. Malen. It's a good run down the right. Now here's the delivery. Real chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Climbs up big! Clears it away. Timber, and it's pulled back. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. De Jong played back in. Bensebaini attempts a clearance. Get a throw in. And it's Reinders. Reinders, delicate ball, and it needs to be. That's going to go a long way. Aouar. Benacer, aim forwards. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Timber. And And here's Depay. Timber. Marlen. Great defending, strong and determined. Marlen. Can he finish? He can get that clear. Van Dijk. Reinders. De Jong, out to the right. Now it's Marlen. Timber. Played into space out wide. It is a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Decent chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Reinders actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Chance to shoot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Timber. Marlen. De Jong. Marlen. Marlen's cross. And they've got rid. Gakpo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Gakpo is offering a wry smile there.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. And they've got a throw. Bensebaini, gently done. And it's De Jong. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Mahrez. He's in here! Whistle's gone and the referee has given a penalty. The Netherlands present their opponents with the best possible chance here. The players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The comeback is complete! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart-and-mouth moment for the taker.
And now he has two. Algeria get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Gakpo. Reinders. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Ake. Gravenberg forwards and with intent. Cleared away. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Mahrez, that's a delicate pass. And Dijk can get it clear. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Oh, good spread. Mahrez. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Gakpo gets good distance on it. And it's played forward. Boudaoui. Aouar. Dumfries. Memphis Depay being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
It's a great ball. Nouri. Benacer. Timber is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Timber. And it's De Jong. Out towards the flank. And he's there to get it away. He's onto it in a flash. Calmly anticipates. Van Dijk. Gravenberg, aimed forwards. Aimed in towards the centre. Mandy clears it away. Dumfries. And here's De Jong. De Jong! It's a loose ball. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area. Bensebaini gets rid without sophistication. Boudaoui. Timber gets over and intercepts. And it's Reinders. Ake. It's gone out for a throw-in. De Jong. Ake. And here's Gakpo. Gakpo with the cross. Danger averted for now. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. De Jong. Now it's Dumfries. And it's Timber. Dumfries. That's very neat. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. They've played it short. De Jong. Proves too strong. Benacer. Oh, he's fizzed it forward. De Jong. Gakpo.
The Netherlands really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. Dumfries. Van Dijk makes the interception. And he's picked out the run. Vertonghen breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. De Jong. Van der Ven forwards and with intent. Timber. De Jong. Timber. De Jong. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Reinders. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. It's a mighty effort! He has done it! Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, something tells me there'll be a few more twists and turns before it's all over, Peter.
Great run on the overlap here. Driving on, a real charge here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Reinders. Gakpo shifted upfield, and he's managed to get free. Out to the left it goes. Gakpo with the cross. And the keeper has it. Gravenberg wins the duel this time. Reinders. Gakpo played over towards the opposite flank. And here's Dumfries. De Jong. And here's Depay. Aouar, gently done. Now, what about a counter-attack? Algeria going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. Mondi has a look and plays it forward. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Van Dijk. Gravenberg. Now it's Dumfries. And it's Timber. That has been knocked clear. Timber was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That's really well manoeuvred. Aouar, spread out to the left. Aouar. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Mondi. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Ake. Gakpo. And it's Reinders. Ake, played towards the other side. Dumfries. De Jong. He's in plenty of space here. Cleared away. Bensebaini driven forward. Gakpo succumbs to the pressure. Aim forwards. Gravenberg. Bensebaini moved on forwards. And here's Dumfries. Timber, and it's lofted through here. Gakpo. Now it's Gakpo. He's for Gakpo! Goal, the Netherlands! And the comeback is complete!
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Timber. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Bensebaini, oh, good-looking ball. Gakpo. Reinders. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mahrez. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Van de Ven. Reinders. Reinders, forwards and with intent. Just about up to 75 minutes. The Netherlands have scored 2 quick goals here and are ahead now by the odd goal in 5. Ake. Gakpo, now he's off and running. Played out to the right. It's just beyond his reach. Aouar. Bensebaini shifted upfield. Gakpo. Reinders. Reinders chooses to go cross-field. Nouri. Aouar. Knocks it out wide. Gets into some space. Produces a cross. And that has been cleared.
Algeria really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Nice looking ball. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And he thumps it clear. That's tidy. Mahrez. And he's there to clear it.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that is out of play. Mahrez, and that's aimed into the middle. And that's been repelled. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Too long, and over the line. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. De Jong. Mandy, that's a sharp pass. Out to the right. Boudaoui. Dumfries with the slide tackle there. Timber. Bensebaini cuts it out.
Algeria really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Mondi. Mandy, gently done. And it's played forward. Nouri. Benacer. Now who's going to be first to this?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dumfries. Oh, nicely intercepted.
The Netherlands surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Dumfries. Dumfries hurtling down that right flank.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
And he cuts out the supply. Played towards the front line. Great ball if he can get there. Now it's Memphis Depay. Now it's Gakpo. Incoming delivery.
think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? It's a threat. Can he finish? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Mahrez. Moved on forwards.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's got away. Tries to get it clear. Ake. De Jong. De Jong played out towards the right wing. Baini getting this one clear. That'll be a throw. Gakpo. Oh, it's played into the area. Deftly away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
The Netherlands nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Van der Ven cuts out the pass. Dumfries. Very much into the last knockings. De Jong. Reinders. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Tries to dink it through. Mahrez chips it through.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now? They seem to have lost their sense of direction. It should be higher up the pitch. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Ake looks to the other side. Benacer. Nouri. Baini. Mondi. Up towards the front line. Oh, easy pickings there. Van der Ven. Timber. Van der Ven. Van Dijk. He has found the way through. Aouar.
Algeria really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. De Jong. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Dijk. Van der Ven. Timber. Gravenberg. Dumfries. Now he's off and running. Dumfries. Gravenberg. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. Dumfries. De Jong. And here's Depay. Played out wide. De Jong. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Mandy gets it away. And it's been taken short. Lofted upfield. Oh, can he get onto this? And the referee brings it to a close. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. And this place is bouncing. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
The Netherlands tactically set themselves up in a way that allowed them to show better penetration whenever it was required. They basically got all the fundamentals correct. They were expansive in possession and compact when off it. Doesn't get much better. And I just really liked what I saw here.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please take all to the bins located by entrance gates. Thank you.